Granny's going to read you It's a Small World by Walt Disney.
Okay, just like Pop said, we're going to read It's a Small World by Walt Disney. This is an old book. I think it's older than me. Have you ever wondered what children in other countries do for fun? If your answer is yes, you're in for a treat. Today, it's a Small World Day at Morty and Ferdy's school, and you were invited. Everyone is very excited. The children are going to taste foods from other lands and learn lively folk dances. They'll even get to try some costumes. Best of all, Mickey is here. Mickey has been around the world many times and has visited children from every land. He is going to tell us all about the countries he has visited and show us some of the pictures. Just turn the page and you too can share in the fun of It's a Small World Day. It's a small world day. Mickey's going to share all his pictures. Apparently, Pop likes the story too. Yvette and her friend Mark live in Canada. They love to go ice fishing during the long, cold winter. Each year, they help Yvette's parents drag a little wooden cabin out onto the frozen river. A fire helps keep the cabin warm inside. Then the two friends simply make a hole in the ice and through an opening in the cabin floor. They made their hooks. And they wait for the fish to bite. Come inside, calls Yvette. It's much more fun in here. So there is Goofy. There's Goofy and Donald ice fishing, just freezing to death. And here's Yvette in her cabin with the hole in the cabin, and she's fishing through the hole where it's warm in the cabin. It's a very, very Merry Christmas in Mexico. Carlos and Alicia are going to break a piñata with their friends. A piñata is a big, hollow toy filled with candy and little toys and fruit, all wrapped up together in bright colored paper. The guests take turns trying to break open the piñata with a stick until smack! Out falls all the goodies. Astrid and Roberto live in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil's capital city. At carnival time, there is no other place they would rather be. For one full week, at Easter time, the schools and shops close so that everyone could go to party and dance. The streets are decorated with flowers, and special bands come to the city to play Brazilian tunes called sambas. So here's the piñata that they break to get all the candy out, and here is people dancing to the sambas in Brazil. What are Rosita and Paco doing with all those paper bags full of balloons? They're getting ready for carnival time in Peru. They have brought brightly colored powders to mix with water, and then they'll fill the balloons with different colored water. Sounds like a water balloon fight. Those are fun.
They are.
Rosita and Paco join the biggest water fight ever. Even mothers and fathers enjoy the fun. It looks as though the children have found the best place to shower their friends with color. Splash! Goofy is blushing red all over. Soon everyone in town will look like a gaily colored Easter egg. Oh, look. She got Goofy with a red and blue balloon. That's funny. That's funny. In winter, Norway is a land of beautiful snowy mountains. Almost everyone in Norway knows how to ski. Kirsten learned to ski when she was only 3 years old. Other children might slide down the mountain the way Anders does, on a round piece of metal that looks like a pie tin. Can you imagine walking in the middle of the night to see the sun shining? In Norway, the summer sun shines almost as brightly at midnight as it does at midday. That is why Norway is called the land of the midnight sun. Anders and Kirsten stay up all night to celebrate the first day of summer. The children stack all the wood and paper they can find in great big piles. Then, at the stroke of midnight, Their parents set the piles on fire and everyone cheers. Summer is here. There they are skiing.
Yay.
And then there's the midnight sun, summer fire. Pop's enjoying this a little too much.
Yay.
Tommy and Jill live in London, England's capital city. If you like stories about queens and princesses, palaces and coaches, or horses and guards, in London you'll find that they all come true. Today, Timmy and Jill have joined Mickey and his friends outside of Buckingham Palace, the home of the Queen. A grand procession is just starting out through the palace gates. You can always tell the palace guards by their splendid uniforms and their serious expressions. Wouldn't you like to try on one of those tall furry hats? There's a palace guard. See his tall furry hat? Paris is the capital city of France and one of the prettiest cities in the world. Perhaps this is why so many artists have chosen to live there. Mickey is having his picture painted by one of them now. It looks as though Goofy could use a few lessons. Gilbert and Marie have just been to the bakery to buy breakfast. Do you know what they are carrying under their arms? Those special long loaves are called baguettes. The children are going to share their fresh baked bread with Mickey and Goofy. Don't you wish that you could join them? Kindergarten is a German word meaning garden of children. For Hans and Greta, the first day of school is a happy one. Each of them gets a giant cone filled with candy to sweeten their day. How handsome they look wearing their brand new school clothes. Smile, please, says Donald. Poor Huey thought he was getting a new hat. There they are in Paris, and there's the baguette that she's going to share with everybody. And here they are in Germany getting ready for kindergarten, the garden of children. It's when you start school. I don't think you get candy in schools in the U.S., though. Jan and Gretchen live in the Netherlands. Today is Gretchen's birthday, and she is having a party. There's so much water in the Netherlands that some of Gretchen's guests arrived by boat. Mickey and his nephews are wearing special wooden shoes called, oh my goodness, Klampschoen. Klampschoen? To help their feet stay dry. Wear my little wooden shoes. Hurry up, the party's beginning, calls Jan as they click clack up to the house. I do know that they do wear little wooden shoes, and there is a song that Shirley Temple sings about her and her little wooden shoes. Maybe your mommy will remember that and sing it to you. Instead of fairy tales, Greek children love to hear stories about their favorite gods, goddesses, and ancient heroes. The make-believe gods could make thunder when they were angry, and rainbows when they were glad, and let's see. Morty and Ferdy think that Goofy would make a great Greek hero, but Mickey's not so sure. Look here. Do you think Goofy would make a great Greek hero? I just don't think he would. I can't see that. That tickled me. Nick and Anna each have a donkey. If your mama had a donkey, ask her about Stormy. Nick and Anna each have a donkey to take them up the narrow mountain trails around the village. Huey and Dewey are having fun. But whatever happened to Donald? Huey and Dewey are on their donkey doing fine, but Donald's having struggles with his. That's funny. That's very cute. It's very cute. The Festival of the Crickets is a great favorite of Maria and Dominic of Italy. To celebrate spring, the children buy a cricket and a miniature cage for it. Maria and Dominic take good care of their new little friend. They feed it bits of lettuce and listen to it sing. Abram and Ruth of Israel live in a kibbutz. This is a big farm where many mothers and fathers and their children all live together. Each person helps with a job he or she does best. And with so many people at the table, dinner time is always fun. Afterwards, everyone helps to do the dishes. Today, all the school children will dress up in costumes. They will go to a carnival where they will sing and dance. This is how Jewish children celebrate Purim, the feast of great Queen Esther. You need to read about Esther and Ruth in the Bible. Let's see. I missed the picture. Oh, there's all the Jewish costumes where they're going to learn and act out and learn about Purim and Esther. Have you ever slept in a tent beneath the stars? Fatima and Omar of Egypt sleep in one every night. Because the desert is so dry, they take their tent, goats, and camels with them from place to place in search of water. Look where they're sleeping tonight. Those huge buildings are the Great Pyramids, the tombs where the famous kings or pharaohs of Egypt were buried long, long ago. And there, crouching in the sand, is the mighty Sphinx, the huge statue with the head of a human and the body of a lion. It's guarding the pyramids from all those who would harm them. There's the camels, and there's the Sphinx. And there's the pyramids. For Togbi and Kofi of Ghana, today is a very special day. The whole village will celebrate because the people are getting a new chief. Here comes the parade now. Togbi and Kofi's father, the new chief, is being carried in a grand procession through the village. The colorful umbrellas whirl and twirl to the rhythm of the talking drums. How proud the children must feel. No, Goofy, it isn't raining. The umbrellas shade them from the blazing hot sun. Look at all the colorful umbrellas. Yunga and Zara can't wait to become 13 years old, for only then will they be old enough to wear one of the wonderful masks of the tribe. They are ugly masks to frighten away evil spirits, and happy ones to wear at celebrations. Some masks are the faces of animals. Which one would you choose? Look at, they can't wait to grow up to wear the masks of their tribe.
Yay.
I guess that's kind of like Pop's hats.
Yay.
Kirsten and Chandra of India have left their tiny village to explore the city for a day. There's so much for them to see. The women look lovely as they walk down the street in graceful saris. By the curb, camels share parking spaces with cars. And on a corner, Krishna and Chandra notice some pretty things to buy. How grown up they feel as they choose presents to take home for their mother. How nice was that to buy something for their mother? When Krishna and Chandra return to the village, still more excitement awaits them. A special autumn festival will brighten their village. There will be a puppet show and parades. Everyone will wear their finest clothes. Even the elephants will have their toenails polished and wear colorful designs painted on their trunks and on their sides. Look at the painted elephant. Wow, that's cute. In Moscow, the capital city of the Soviet Union, there's a special school for children who want to become circus performers. Here, Natasha learns the trapeze, while wire walking and aerobics, as well as reading and arithmetic, are also taught. If she becomes a bear trainer, she will travel all over the world with Boris the Bear and the famous Moscow Circus. Take a bow, Natasha. Perhaps someday you will be the star of the show. Mishka thinks Leningrad is the most beautiful city in the Soviet Union. He loves to show off its palaces, statues, and fountains. His favorite place is the children's park at Peterhof. It's a wonderland with magic fountains that spring up right beneath your feet when you least expect them. Look, there's Boris the dancing bear.
Whoa.
Pop, Spilly Booger. Oh, we've only got... Okay. We got halfway through the book. We'll have to finish the other half tomorrow. Grisby loves you. You be good. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Night-night, babies. Bye-bye. Pop says bye, too.
Bye.